Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I didn't forget. I scheduled it, and I I had it on private by mistake. I have no idea why. But I was like, because Dan messaged me. Dan messaged me on Twitter and said, "Where the fuck are you?" or are you doing a stream today? And I said, "Yeah, of course." It's scheduled. I'm 15 minutes later than I was planning to do because it's been a long week. I'm not going to go into it, but it's not been a fun week for me on a personal level. But I'm like I say, I might go into it a little bit, maybe in the next episode of the pod. But man, it's not been a good week. But at the same time, we're here. That's why there wasn't a preview, because of everything that's going on. And I'm having to deal with all sorts of shit. So, I've been off work. I'm fine. I'm fine, but I've had better days. I've had better weeks, shall we say. So I'm fucking hoping we win today, I'll tell you that much. Anyway, moving on. It's no, I'll go into it at another time, mate. It's not work related though. No, it's family related. But yeah, so we've got a big game today, and the show must go on. The show must go on, and I'm a little bit skeptical as to whether or not we can get a result here, because I've just found out that Napoli have not won. Sorry, they have not lost at home in over a year. Now, our away form is pretty decent. It's got to be said, but a win here today is not necessarily enough. It's not necessarily gonna cut it if Barcelona, Sporting, Man City, Atletico Madrid, or Atalanta win and have better goal difference than us, even if we win. Does that make sense? So there's a lot of ways that this could go wrong. There's a lot of ways that this could go arse about face. But we'll just have to see what happens. We've got just under 10 minutes to go. The one of the main confusions going around is the lineup. I've got to be honest with you. Yes, first of all, yes, I have seen the lineup. I've got to be honest with you, though. I haven't seen anyone put it together. Again, it's confirming my suspicions. Reece James at centre-back. I mean, I'm not going to say I hate it, but, I'm a little bit confused. We literally have three centre-backs on the bench. Now, if you'd ask me, would you prefer Reece James at centre-back over those three on any given day? I wouldn't say no. I trust James. I think he's a very capable defender to play in a position that isn't necessarily his. So, I'm not saying like he's very capable at right back. Of course, he's one of the best in the world. But I'm saying I would say that he's trustworthy and reliable in centre back, or even left back if he was to be put there. He's reliable in centre mids. He's a man of many trades. A man of many talents, and I could possibly see him, maybe being here, possibly not for the last time. Possibly. Why isn't Osimhen starting? Because he plays for Galatasaray, doesn't he? Do you mean Lukaku? Lukaku is on the bench. Osimhen plays for Galatasaray, doesn't he? Yeah. He left a while ago. But yeah, other than that, I feel like it's pretty decent. It's a pretty decent starting 11. Sanchez in goal, Gusto and Cucurella right and left back respectively. We've got James and Fofana at centre back, or so we've been led to believe. Is it even remotely possible? It's just weird, isn't it? I'm trying to wrap my head around what on earth it could possibly be with regards to maybe like a back five or, you know? Because it's James, I don't really see it being anything other than him playing at centre-back. So we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to keep an eye out and assess what we can work out from it. But Andre Santos and Caicedo with Enzo in the 10, not the worst. Certainly, I mean, I say not the worst. It's literally the best middle three that we could have with James in another position. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I think we're in good hands. There. Esteval on the right, Neto on the left, and Joao Pedro is up top. So why are we demoted to TNT 4? Who's on what? I've seen PSG versus Newcastle is on TNT Sport 3. They're in the same boat as us. Liverpool versus Qarabag, they are virtually through. And then the Champions League show is on BT Sport 1. So, TNT Sport 1, fuck me. Yeah, what the hell's that about? It's by no means is this necessarily the biggest game, but in our world, that's absolutely is, you know. So we'll have to see. Dan, mate, do appreciate that. Yeah, I don't want to keep going on about it personally. So thank you for all the well wishes. The players are in the tunnel and awaiting coming out. Of course, we've got another drop coming tomorrow, I think, is what they said. Another merch drop. Still no front of shirt sponsor. Still none the wiser as to what the fuck is going on with all of that. I really wanted to make a thing of this channel becoming a bit of like, do you know what I mean? Like, I showcase the odd thing here and there. I do an unboxing. I do, like, oh, look at this kit. Oh, isn't this nice? Oh, this jumper. Like, look at it. Oh, very nice indeed. The fuckers release something every week. I haven't got the beans for that. None of us do. None of us can afford all that fucking shit. And it's like 7 different bits of apparel every single drop. Who do they think we are? It's just ridiculous. Thoughts on the latest briefs that we're happy with on midfield options. Now Louise rejected us. It's a joke, mate. And honestly, it's just a fucking... It's just an absolute joke. Embarrassing, really. Didn't get to do the pod with Troy and Alex yesterday for obvious reasons. But fingers crossed we'll be able to do it tomorrow. I've got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, but hopefully we do that because I do have, and I'm sure Alex does as well, a lot to vent about regarding, you know, the situation, because we did touch on Douglas Luiz's links to Chelsea, and he would rather go to a club that didn't want him anymore and sent him to Forest. Or where did he go? Did he go to Juventus? Douglas Luiz. He went to Juventus barely played, went on loan to Forest, and now he's on loan at Villa. He would rather go to Villa, where he's likely to not play at all, than come to Chelsea, where he was likely to not play at all. But people would rather doss off at Aston Villa than doss off at Chelsea. It's criminal, is what it is. I imagine he was getting paid more there, or that the deal was maybe a little bit better. But at the same time, if you form a club, he's got mates there probably. He knows the staff. I can see that the people want to say like he ditched us, or he sacked us off to go to them. I get that, and it's probably the case, but there's reasons behind it, obviously. That makes sense. On the bench, we've got Jorgensen, who is back from injury. Merrick, Achimpong, Badiashile, Chalobah, Hato, Palmer back in the lineup with Gittins, Garnacho, George, Guiu, and Delap. All available for selection should we need them. Thoughts on Palmer? It's all fucking bollocks, mate. I've not paid a blind bit of fucking notice to it. This whole fucking... Oh, he's homesick. It's 2.5 hours away, for Christ's sake. It's not that far. I tweeted out saying, like, if he was playing in the MLS, I could understand it. You know what I mean? If he was that homesick, I could understand it. But it's down the fucking road. He could get a helicopter. He could get a private jet. Do you know what I mean? The bloke has the money for that. So this whole he misses living in fucking whatever buttfuck of nowhere town that he lived in, he doesn't miss it at all. It's a lie. It's all come in because Rossinia's so far done what is expected of him. We lost to Arsenal, but there's a second leg coming up. And, I would say he's done a very good job. I've just done an episode of It's Pod O'Clock came out on Monday, explaining my position on the situation. And not that there is really like a side to... You either hate him because of Egbali and the situation that's going on, or you just hate him because you want to be a fucking hater. But other than that, you either love him, which I wouldn't say I love him, but I do quite like him. I think he's a nice bloke. He says a lot of the right things, and he's not just saying it, I don't think, to say it for the sake of saying it. Do you know what I mean? I just don't think he's put a foot wrong yet that can draw too much criticism. This is a big game for him. This is arguably the biggest game so far of his Chelsea career. And it's a big test. Napoli haven't lost at home in any competition in the last year or so. And so, it's a big test. It's a very, very big test. And so what I'm saying after all of that is that the Palmer thing is just it's to ruffle feathers. It's to put a cat amongst the fucking pigeons. That's all it is. And he said it as well in a fucking interview that he did, that he thinks it's all fabricated, it's all a lie. He speaks to Palmer multiple times a day, and Palmer's happy. He's obviously not well at the moment. Player down already within 30 seconds. This is going to be a long game. They need to win. They need to win. Napoli currently in 25th position, one position out of the what do you call it? The playoffs. Not the knockouts, but one position away from the playoffs. So they need to win. They need to. Someone a broken rib already by the looks of it. Hello, Lance. How's it going? And also, like you say, if we beat Arsenal, who are on the rocks at the moment, I would suggest, if Man United can beat them, I'm fairly sure we stand a decent chance at snatching something. Do you know what I mean? Maybe taking it to penalties. Who knows? That said, when it comes to Wembley finals, I'm at this point, I'm very sort of like, if we don't, we don't. If we do, fantastic, but you better fucking win. Do you know what I mean? If I can't stomach another loss at Wembley, I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely sick and tired of losing at Wembley. So if you fuckers get there, you better win. You better win. Napoli are going to make this a bastard of a game, and you just know that Højlund's going to score. I think he's been pretty good for Napoli so far in his time there, has he not? He's Gusto. Reece James is playing at centre back, so unsure. Kukurea with a wild clearance there. Sporting have just scored. They are quite low down. No, Sporting have just conceded, sorry. They are one of the teams on 13 points. Tottenham and Arsenal are both 1-0 up. Who the fuck are they playing? Oh, Tottenham are playing Frankfurt and Arsenal playing the bottom of the division. Shock. Oliveira, dispossessed. Gusto. Weird pass there forward by Enzo Fernandez, collected by the keeper. All played long down the right. It's Fofana up against Højlund. Fofana goes down, wins the free kick. Testy start. I can't stress enough how much we need to score the first goal in this game. My good God. James. João Pedro goes down. Unsure how that's not a free kick, to be completely honest with you. Who are Copenhagen playing? Copenhagen are playing Barcelona and have just scored. What's going on? James collects it. Napoli nearly away there. Copenhagen are 1-0 up. Here's Pedro Neto. Terrible pass. Enzo Fernandez not reading that pass whatsoever. Zola used to play at Napoli. Was it not Palmera? What is it? Did he play at Napoli? He did play at Napoli. I tell a lie. Parma is what I'm thinking of. We bought him from Parma. Do you think Rossignol has something clicking for us? I'm unsure if I read that already. I think I read it in my head. It's too early to say. I'm not even going to sit here and bullshit and say, yeah, we look fantastic. We're obviously winning, but we played Paphos, Charlton, Crystal Palace, and Brentford. Lost to Arsenal. You would think with any manager managing Chelsea Football Club that you'd want them to win those games, you know? So I think it's good so far, but there's a lot still to go to prove that he is anywhere near as good as we are hoping he ends up being. As I said before, he was signed to Chelsea. He's at the what's name of... no one is expecting anything good from him. You know, clean slate from the get-go, kind of, I guess. It's a bit of a smudged slate, shall we say. It's like there was chalk on there that they've used, and it's like dodgy cleaner, so it's smudged a little bit. It's not the cleanest of slates, but that's not down to him. Do you know what I mean? We're playing it fucking about! Sanchez eventually clearing it, hitting McTominay in the head. Nearly hits it into the goal. Oh, it's a fucking boot right into the temple. Not that you want injuries, but I feel like McTominay is one who, if he wasn't able to play the game, you'd be fairly, okay with that. Dodgy pass back from Caicedo, and it bashes off the side of McTominay's head. And that will hurt. That will hurt quite a great deal, especially in this temperature. I wonder what it is. Temperature in Napoli or Naples. 13 degrees Celsius. That's not cold at all. Get up, you tart. With that said, it does hurt. If you've ever been hit in the side of the head with a ball, fuck me. Arsenal have conceded. They have. What's their starting 11 look like? And also, is that their first goal? That's their second. No, sorry, it's not. That's their sixth goal. They have scored a number of goals. It was Gyökeres who scored. Of course it was. Kepa, Lewis Skelly, Calafiori, Mosquera, White, Norgard, Havertz playing in midfield. Madueke, Eze, Martinelli, and Gyökeres. Wow. Your eyes are locked onto the table. I think it is for everyone, yeah. Newcastle have now dropped into the playoffs because they are now 1-0 down. So we are 7th. Man City have gone up to 8th because they're drawing 0-0. If a draw ends up being enough with the teams that are below us, that's fucking nuts. We've got Atletico Madrid, Atalanta, Newcastle, Inter Milan, Barcelona, Juventus, Sporting. Some big names there. Some really big names. And if we can stomach it with a draw, then Jesus Christ, the Champions League may well be finished. Man City have scored. They have. They've gone up to 6th. We've not got an easy game here. My God. I will need to keep. So we need to look at the table. We need to look at the scores. And we also need to keep an eye on the potential opponents for the knockout stages that we could face. So as it stands, on either side, it'll be Chelsea or Tottenham, not facing one another. But we can face either Atletico Madrid, Atalanta, Monaco, or PSV. Barcelona no longer in that group of teams that we could play, should it end right now. Nearly at 50 likes, so if you can do, please like the stream. Headed, chance, Andre Santos, comfortable save. Like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, it's Rosa Clock. Is there any live tables you can add? Maybe. Let me do this one. Not that one. It's that one. What the hell's going on here? What is this? Oh, it's over here. That's why. Hang on. There we go. That will update live for you. Obviously, the green and the blue. Green is automatic knockouts. Blue is qualifiers. I know some of you know that, of course, but some of you don't. Joao Pedro. If we finish in the blue, we need to play another game, basically. I don't think it is a two-legged game. Would it be a two-legged game? Surely not. I mean, or maybe not. Maybe so. I don't know. Seems like unnecessary to have it as two games. Just do one game. 2 legs. Jesus. I can tell you now, I cannot be asked for that. When you do your pod o'clock, can you do 3 winners and losers from the game? Sam, mate, are you the one that keep... well, I don't mean this in like... do you keep commenting that? Are you the one on Spotify who has suggested something similar to that? Because if so, I am planning on putting that in at some point. Your suggestion was taken on, and I thank you for that. Table is fine, but it's a bit harder to track who is, though. Not as glued to it. What? Thank you, Sam. Do appreciate it. Who owns the Harry CFXI fan page on Instagram? That's run by Reese. He set it up and said, "By the way, is this okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course." It's not me. He does it on TikTok as well. There's a fan page on TikTok. What was for dinner? I had a rump steak with some whipped mint feta dip from Co-op. Very nice indeed. Part of their irresistible range. And I also had some Asian slaw and a single serving of garlic bread tortilla chips. Very nice indeed. Very nice. Did the table move just then, by the way? Did it move? I didn't notice if it actually moved on the screen because I saw it where I've got it, but on where you guys have it, I'm just curious. Shot Liverpool to 3rd. I like it. It's pretty nice, that, isn't it? Whoa, look at that. Whoa, did you see that? Atletico Madrid just going, whoa. Oh, fuck, we're out. We're in the qualifiers as it stands. We need to score here. We've got a free kick about 25 yards out. Table looks great. Is it too big or is it good? I tell you what I can do so that I am more... Do you like me here? Or do you like me over here? And then I have the score above me head. James, deflection, calling for a handball. Penalty! Come on! I couldn't work out what was going on there. Oh, it's a definite handball, man. Fuck off. He's jumped up and put his hand down. He slammed the ball. Hopefully it actually hits his hand. Yeah, it's a handball every day of the week. Every day of the week. It was because you put it there. He's suggesting it was down by his side. It was. He deliberately put it there to block the ball. Shut up, Conte. Div. Penalty to Chelsea. You get commission for the idea. Oh. It's Enzo Fernandez. 1-on-1. Come on, man. We said this. We need to score first. We absolutely need to score first. Yes! Come on! Brilliant penalty. It's Rosaclon. Free kick leading to it. It's a definite handball. Every single day of the week, it's a handball. The guy's protesting, saying his arm was down by his side. Yeah, it was. You swatted the fucking ball. That's why it was down by your side. And Conte, you can protest all you like, son. You know it's a penalty. Enzo Fernandez, cool as you like, bottom corner. Keeper goes the right way. But it's perfectly taken. Chelsea won. Napoli fucking zilch. And we're up to 6th, baby. Nav, thank you very much for the super chat, mate. I'm doing all right, mate. Oh, you guys are already through. 2-1 up, you guys are. Interesting game now. Interesting game. I think that looks really good, by the way, having moved it over. Like, everything's more central. I suppose what I can do... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Good save by Sanchez in the end. Do you think that's in the middle? There we go. This makes it easier for Reece to do the, what's the names? Oh. Lukaku is on the bench, yeah. I don't even want to hold on. I want to go for another goal here. I want us to win this comfortably. And even if we win this, people, there'll be Rocinha haters who's like, wow, we won by a penalty. Penalty saves us once again. I couldn't give a fuck. Could not give a bollocks. Gusto. Come on. Esteval. Lovely play. Joao Pedro dispossessed there. Lukaku. I'm under no illusion that of thinking that they're not going to score. I fully expect them to score. Oh, nearly happened. Cleared away for a corner ball. I think Enzo Fernandez is down. Palmer's on the bench. I don't know if I did 60 likes, but 60 likes on the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much. Let's keep it going to 100. It's Rosa Clock. Who was the bigger waste of money for us, Sterling or Lukaku? Insides, Enzo Fernandez. I'd say they were both equally. Great chance here for Napoli! Back post! Great deflection, or great block, rather. Offside, ref! Absolutely offside. Sanchez collects it, though. Sterling for the wage, yeah. How much was Lukaku in the end? I've already spoken about the Parma to United thing. It's all bollocks. It's just to make Rossini's life harder because it's going too well for him so far. So the media want to fucking do him, you know. Even though he's been nothing but nice to them, they know his game. He's too green to the situation, so he's buddying up to the media, and they're like, fuck this guy. Let's make his life hell. So let's make up a rumor that he wants to go back to United. When in reality he doesn't. It makes no sense either, by the way. Why the fuck would he want to go to Man United? Come on. It doesn't make any sense. Be honest, media in this country are disgusting. They're cunts. They're a bunch of wankers. I feel like surely it's got to be one of the worst. I imagine not just for sports, but like in total, like in general, the US probably has the worst, but we're so close to being the worst. That table's looking mighty fine at the moment. So what that means, by the way, for the knockouts, as it stands, we've now been moved. So it'll be Chelsea or Real Madrid on both sides of the bracket, and we will now face either Atalanta. Is that Karabag? Atalanta, Karabag, Newcastle, or Monaco. "25 minutes played. Chelsea 1-0 up." Sport Bible. Anything Bible is not worth reading. Not in a religious way. I mean, Lad Bible, fucking Sport Bible, like anything under that umbrella is a bag of fucking shit. I went on Facebook for the first time in ages the other day, and Lad Bible just post complete and utter shite AI. That's all they do. Good chance here for Napoli, headed away for a corner. We can beat any team on our day. I mean, that is Chelsea out there, you know, that's what Chelsea do. I don't know if Lad Bible was ever good. It was like Twitter before Twitter, wasn't it? Oh, Sanchez drops it. Counter! Come on! It's Pedro Neto. 4v4 at the moment. Pedro Neto holding up play. Kills the momentum completely. Yeah, when it was only Facebook. Ooh, Neto might get round the back of him. Here he does! Cross it! Oh! Joao Pedro with the... Oh, fuck's sake, man. Pedro Neto, absolutely rapid there, getting around their left back. He's struggling there. He looks like he's pulled his hamstring without even actually pulling it. Pedro Neto going for the shot there instead of squaring it. Greedy fucking bastard. And then Joao Pedro going for the bicycle kick. An absolute mess. Would have been nice though, wouldn't it? Hoyland. Oliveira. Pass made. No offside. God, some of their players are a bit stiff, aren't they? Oliveira with the cross. Cleared away. Pedro Neto dispossessed. That's a high boot. That's a high boot, ref. What is going on here? Corner ball to Napoli. He nearly kicked fucking James in the head there, for Christ's sake. Corner ball. 69 likes on the stream. Very nice. Corner comes in. Headed into the 6-yard box and Sanchez collects. 2-0 City. Still not quite enough to take them over us. They'd still need another goal to go level with us on goal difference. Barcelona down to 13th, by the way. Tottenham have fallen out of the... Tottenham were in 5th. Tottenham were in 5th. And somehow they've gone now to 9th. Here's Cucurella. Enzo Fernandez. Just to clarify, there is no world in which we don't qualify for the playoffs at the very least. It's a great cross there. Enzo Fernandez looks to get it. Beaten to it by the keeper. But just so peace of mind for you guys that are, any of you that are curious or worried, we will qualify for at least the playoffs today. Who do you think will win the Champions League? I fucking wouldn't be surprised if we win it, you know. Does anyone else have that, like, ridiculous feeling that we might have a chance of fucking doing it? Racine, imagine. Imagine Rafinha wins the fucking Champions League, man. I said not long ago, when we were still at Maresca, I was like, there's not a fucking cat's hell in chance, or cat's chance in hell, sorry, that we'll win it. But now we've got Rafinha. Now Rossi's at the wheel. I feel like it might be our season again. A lot of people saying Arsenal. Nav says it's 100% Arsenal. Finishing first in this division means fuck all in terms of if you're going to win it or not. Because at the moment, just so you know, Chelsea can get either Inter Milan, Newcastle, Club Brugge, or Karabag. Arsenal, who are finishing top, can currently play either Juventus, Borussia Dortmund, Bayer Leverkusen, or Athletic Club. So finishing top for absolutely nothing. None of those are easy. I'd back them to win any of those games, but it's not as it's not quite as nice a setup as it would be for us if we went through right now. Do you know what I mean? Ball cleared away. Caicedo with a dodgy one and a roulette, and it's a fantastic fucking goal. Oh my God. That might be one of the best goals we've conceded. Honestly, fair fucking dues. It's absolutely terrible defending. About 3 of our defenders have just been spun. Oh my God. Oh. Hoyland was offside in the build-up, by the way, just so you know. Hoyland was offside. I just want to put that out there. In the build-up to that, Hoyland was offside and got the ball. It's a brilliant goal. Fofana's fucking useless, by the way. What are you doing, son? Fofana needs to retire, honestly. That is... Goal's been given. It's a shame. We are now down to 9th with that. Well, I just want to divider. Have I got a... Where's the... Oh, there I am. Color block. There we go. Copy. Today, fucking out. Whoa, look at that. Hey. Nice little gold divide there, just to add to the... Oh, we're up to 8th. Come on! We don't... I told you, a draw's enough in some cases. Atletico are playing who? Atletico are playing Bodo Glimt. Bodo Glimt got a win against Man City the other day, did they not? Nearly 100 likes on the stream. Please do smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Never a free kick there. Come on. I mean, Arsenal getting an easy game in this one, it's not really an issue. They're already qualified, you know what I mean? So again, as it stands now, we will play. We're through on automatic knockout. We will get Atletico Madrid, Atalanta, Monaco, or PSV Eindhoven. Good tackle. Pedro Neto. Lays it off for Cucurella. Caicedo. I won't be doing a live review after this just because I'm absolutely fucking knackered. I don't know if you can see it in my face, but I am... I'm a tired boy. I'm a very tired boy. Enzo Fernandez. Neto. Here we do. I'm updating you about the table before TNT even do it. You sound knackered. I am knackered, mate. Where? Uh-oh. McTominay plays it out wide to the right. Cucurella looks to defend poorly at that. McTominay lays it off. Shot! Wide it goes. Training your replacement. I haven't been at work this week. I've had to take the week off. But they are, people at work are currently training my my replacements, yeah. Gusto. Enzo Fernandez finds Cucurella. Do you have to train them? Yeah, I mean, they're in a different office. They're not my replacement for where I work. I just happen to be part of a group of people who know a specific job or a specific task. Bearing in mind, I haven't done this type of work for 10 years. And I've been working at my current job for 10 years coming up in April. Yeah, the process. I'm teaching them a process that I've done 10 years ago, but not many people know. There's a group of us, about 10 or 11 of us, I think, in this group. So, yeah, I'm one of the senior members at this point at my office, which is fucking nuts. It's looking more and more like we're going to be going in at halftime 1-1. But you never know. You never know. We might snatch something like we will hit. Esteban could get on the end of that. It was just a couple of inches away. Nuclear scientist. You've worked it out. Oh, my God. It's taken how many years for you guys to figure out what I do? Yeah, finally cracked the code. Can you imagine me in control of nuclear power? Call me Homer Simpson. Working in Sector 7G. Oh! Jesus Christ, get it out! Oh my, I've got such a bad feeling, man. Crossed in, chance, post in. Hoyland with the goal, 2-1. I told you I had a bad feeling. I told you I had a bad feeling. Chelsea 2-1 down, going in at halftime. I just, fuck me. Qualifiers it is. We're down to 12th. Fucking hell. It's Fofana's man again. It's Fofana's man again. Oh, shut up, Lukaku, man. A minute to go. Good chance, João Pedro over the fucking bar. What a chance. God, no. Oh, no. That's a terrible position for us. Oh, no. As it stands, we would be in a qualifying round against either Inter Milan, Galatasaray, or Club Bruges. And should we win those games, we would then go on to face, in the round of 16, Manchester City or Real Madrid. We cannot afford to lose. We simply cannot afford to lose. Yeah, João Pedro should have scored there. It's since we scored, Napoli have just looked so much the better team. They might go in at 3-1 here. Why would you clear it like that? Could have made a fucking counter-attack there. Jesus Christ, the commentator reacted there like we'd taken the ball there. Playoffs, I'd rather just be out. Well, looking at who we could end up playing, I would too. to be honest with you. Intercepted well by Joao Pedro. Here's Esteval. Terrible pass from him. Never a free kick. Ref's going to take that every day of the week. Man City 2-0 up. PSG have conceded. How have we done this? We're nearly off the screen. We're nearly off the fucking screen. Half time. Unbelievable. Newcastle could go through. I mean, they are at the moment, by the looks of it. Just strange. Very, very strange. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to post that. Reese, I was supposed to post that Sterling one, wasn't I? Mock the Week is back. Yeah, absolute piss. Sorry, I was just posting the goal reaction there. Gusto and Neto off. Neto has been so bad, hasn't he? It's been so bad. I feel as though it depends what kind of Palmer you're going to get, to be honest with you, doesn't it? It's all well and good saying like, ooh, well, let's bring Palmer on, shall we? Let's bring Palmer on. He'll make the difference. Will he? If he's the Palmer that we know and love, then bring him on because he's the game changer we need. But if it's the Palmer that we've seen over the last few weeks, then what's the fucking point? You know? Fuck. Excuse me. Real Madrid losing to Benfica. I feel like I just left the store with beer and some mobsters stole it and drank it in front of me. That's very specific. All the players staying after the whistle to complain to the ref. Bunch of little sissy kids. Rossini's selection is so important. Yeah, I'll fuck off. Honestly, let's not go there. The person who has played the worst is the actual centre back. Can I just say, Wesley Fofana is arguably, to many people's argument, the best centre back we have currently, alongside Levi Colwill, who is obviously not available. But the only dubious decision that is involved in that is James, and he's done nothing wrong. He's been the better centre back out of the two. So we are absolutely not going to blame Rossignol for the lineup, because playing Reece at centre back has been good. It's Fofana, the actual centre back, who's been shit, and not for the first time, might I say. He's been fucking pants recently. He is constantly losing his man in situations like that. Like, twice today he's done that. And this season, I can think of so many off the top of my head. Fofana's been gash. He has. Terrible. This isn't even their first team. Yeah. The setup, well. I don't know why the players' heads dropped. It just seemed like the players' heads dropped. It's as soon as we scored, they were like, "Oh, that's good. We're in the lead. Let's just let them come at us now." The worst thing that can happen is we score early. Did we score early? I don't think it was that early, was it? 19th minute? I wouldn't say that's early. Yeah. I don't know. It's just one of those seasons, isn't it? Where you're just like, I can't be fucking bothered. To be honest with you. We're not winning fuck all this season. I jokingly, obviously, earlier on said that we might win the Champions League. But it is what it is. Rufus is good. Rufus is doing well. He's asleep at the moment, I presume, in the living room. I made ChatGPT, sorry, do one of these look at this fucking picture. So I'll show you the original. You'll say it's AI slot, but I don't care. I'm actually one of these people that I think AI generated images look like shit for the most part. But this one is just fucking class. Where is the picture? Hang on. I can't even find the original. There, this one. So there's the original. And I just thought the head on that would look so good in a in a royal outfit. So now I'm just trying to see I don't dox myself here. But look, it's me background now. Look at that. Fucking class, mate. I can send it to you all if you want. I'll make it available on the Discord. You guys can have it as your background as well. I'm joking. Fucking brilliant, though. AI is overhated. I've seen, because it's similar sort of style to this, but this was done like a couple of years ago. So I imagine you could probably get one that's a bit sort of more realistic now, but it's his neck. I don't know if you can see. It's the way his neck actually, like, it goes into the clothing so well. And all the jewels and stuff, it doesn't look like mushy AI shit. It's actually class. It looks so good. So yeah, I've got a Royal Rufus as my background at the moment. Fantastic stuff. Rufus merch. Make it the Discord server profile picture. I absolutely can do that. Should I do that now? I've got to send it to myself. I will do it. Second channel profile pic. I mean, it could be. It could be. Any holidays booked for this year? Yeah. I've said, I don't know if you knew, I'm going to America for 3 weeks for the World Cup. I will be in New York for the World Cup final, around the time of the World Cup final. Well, I will be there for when the World Cup final happens. Whether or not I actually get to attend, it's obviously highly unlikely, but we will see. You never know. Uncle Troy, you never know, might pull some strings. Uncle Alex, you never know. You never know. How much was the flights? Well, we got a one-way. We're going to Austin first. And at the time, they had it heavily discounted. And so I think I've told this story once before. But I'm flying business class to Austin on the way out for, I think it's $2,000 per person. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, fucking hell, that's a lot of money. But in the same way now, if we were to buy it now, economy would cost us like 1,500 quid. Premium economy would be like £3,000. So we have absolutely saved. And now if you went for the business class that we've got, it would cost £9,500 one way. So it's fucking, we've saved a lot of money. All the hotels, we booked it back in September. So we've saved money there because now the World Cup was announced fully of like what's going on. All the prices have rocketed up. And so, yeah, I'm doing Austin, Las Vegas, New York, Philadelphia, and then New York again for the World Cup final around that time. So, I can assure you there will be vlogs of my journey, of my travels. I'll give you a little review of my business class cabin, and we'll you can call me a Tory. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I remember one way to New York City in 2018 cost $850. Was that business class? And also, that's like a 7-hour flight. Austin's a 10.5-hour flight, which I know is not that much more, but plus I'm going at peak time, and the World Cup is in America, you know, so it's yeah, it's British Airways. Yeah. So, never beaten the Tory allegations. I don't know if I can be asked at this point, you know? It is what it is. I can confirm, politically speaking, I'm not a Tory. I might actually be one, though, at the same time. From Mrs. in the plane, in the back of the plane. No, unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, she's with me. No, she is. She is going to be next to me. Make sure your head doesn't swell too much. Mate, the vlog for the flight is going to be class. I'm going to get absolutely battered. 10.5 hours in business class, and the drinks are free. It's all complimentary. You know, I'm going to have a glass of port and a cheese board. I'm gonna be living life, mate. I'm gonna be fucking living life. I can't wait. My visa's been approved, or my ESTA's been approved, so I'm good to go. I'm good to go. So I will obviously. We were supposed to launch the second channel officially this week, but you know things happen, which I wish didn't happen, but they have, and so we're probably going to have to postpone that for until maybe next week, maybe the week after that, because I'll be going away in a couple of weeks, and I want to put a vlog up from that trip as well, just to kind of wet me whistle for the vlogs in America. So you know, it's going to be fun. It's the missus's first time ever in America, and she's flying business class. Can you believe it? Lucky bitch, you know. Lucky bitch. Ready to bring your monocle and top hat, mate? They're packed already. How much American snacks are you bringing back? Quite, I'd assume a little bit, you know. There's a few bits that I haven't had because I've not been to America since 2019. I went in 2017, 18, and 19, and then COVID hit. I probably would have gone again like every year. But I just haven't had a reason to, nor have I kind of wanted to be honest with you. I'm very affiliated to Minnesota, and that place is a fucking dump. Which is so sad because I love Minnesota, but fuck me. It's like that is my home in America. I've got many friends in Minnesota, and I can confidently say I have no intention of visiting anytime soon. So anyone here that lives in Minnesota, please let me know if it's actually as bad as it looks. I've been to Vegas twice. Yeah. I've been to New York once, but it was for like 2 days. Whereas now I'm doing New York for like 5 days, I think. And then I'm going to see Alex in Philly for like 3 days. And then I'll be doing another 5 days in New York after that. And then off we go home in our premium economy flight on the way home. Can you believe it? Fucking Austin is pretty cool, very hot, but there's a lot to do. Yeah, I'm excited to go kayaking. I want to get like a GoPro and stuff to do some kayak cam. As I've done a lot of kayaking in the past. So doing that on Ladybird Lake is absolutely one of my must-dos. Go see the bats under the bridge, mate. Me and the missus laugh so much about the bats thing because we get bats where I live. Especially in the summer, mostly in the summer, we get bats all the time. And we've seen these videos of people just swarming to see these bats under the thing. I've seen videos. It looks pretty cool, but like I say, we see them all the time. And they're just rats with wings at the end of the day, aren't they? So no offense, but yeah. It's a cool experience. I'll try and go. I'll try and see. Cole Palmer has come on, by the way. Here he is. I will hold you to all of this if you don't vlog as much as you say you will. I'm sure you will, mate. I'm going to get a camera for it and everything so that it encourages me to actually do it. But I'm staying in some fucking insane places. I'm visiting some insane places. There's too much not to vlog. Do you know what I mean? And show off. Do you know what I mean? It's great content. It's great content. I've lucked out with the places that we've managed to book. I've got some insane. One of our first New York place that we're staying is near Times Square, and we managed to get one of only a few rooms that have like a balcony that you can go out on, because typically you can't really go out on said balconies or anything like that. Anyway, enough about that. I grew up in Manhattan. My mother was from there. Nav, mate, I would never have guessed. For some reason, I've got you pictured as some Cockney geese. Oh, what was that as well? You need to visit Angelo's pizzeria in Philadelphia. Man, I tell you what, and this is no disrespect to Philly. I've never been. I've always wanted to go. First and foremost, you've moved the Rocky statue. What the fuck is that about? Running up the stairs and then seeing the statue as like one thing I wanted to do, and you fuckers have moved the statue. Why the hell would you do that? Makes no sense. Oh, shit. But yeah. We've downloaded Grubhub and DoorDash on and like we've been looking at the menu, or like the food around areas. So Austin, Vegas, and obviously Philadelphia came up as one of the places we want to look at. Oh, it looks a bit rough. I'm a little worried. I need some of you Philly people are gonna have to encourage me with places to go for places to eat in Philly. And I know you're probably thinking, you're from the UK, you can't criticize, but I know what I like here. Do you know what I mean? Whereas Philly, I feel like it's just the cheesesteak and that's it. And even then, some of the videos I've seen of people having cheesesteaks in Philly, it don't look all that. I'll be honest with you. It don't look all that. So I need convincing. I need some ideas. It's like moving the London Eye to Croydon. Exactly. I think they've put it in a museum or something. 100 likes on the stream, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Please like the video, subscribe. It's Rock. Philly is the dirtiest city I've ever seen, and I've been to New Orleans during Mardi Gras. Oh my God. I couldn't think of anything worse. Going to Liverpool's probably worse than that, but other than that, I couldn't think of anything worse. Manchester's decent. I was going to say Manchester, but Manchester's all right. I quite like Manchester. I lived in Philly since 2018. I know some good spots. I don't like cheesesteaks, to be honest, but I know some good spots. I imagine that the places to go for cheesesteaks are all tourist traps as well. The places, because we've been watching a lot of vlogs of all these places, and fuck me, the cheesesteaks look grim. So grim. I grew up watching BF versus GF with like Jesse and Gina. If anyone remembers, anyone at all watched, they were like the prank couple, prank versus prank. If you grew up watching YouTube as a kid during like the 2010s, you'd know who they are. But they're from Philly. I tried to get into hockey, and the Flyers were like the team I really wanted to follow because of like him. And it's the only team I knew. So I was like, fucking let's go Flyers, you know? And I know a couple of spots because of him, but I'm fairly sure a lot of those might have closed down. I don't know. You get what you give out from experience. It's Hoyland's. Napoli just holding on to the ball at the moment. Subaru Park. Why do I feel like you're setting me up there? Cheesesteaks are gross. Most places, and the good places are Angelo's. Okay, that's the second person who said that. So I feel like you're telling the truth there. Which is a very hard to get food at because they always have a massive wait. Fuck me, it seems like everywhere in America has that. Where like they're good spots. It's the ref does look like Steve Buscemi. You're not wrong. It's like Trossard and Steve Buscemi had a love child, isn't it? But is it Black's Barbecue or is it, what's it called? There's a barbecue place in Austin. Tommy, I'm sure you've told me. There's a barbecue place in Austin that allegedly has lines for fucking hours, and you've got to get there so early. And I'm not going to be being funny. I'm on holiday. I'm not going on holiday to line up. People say to bring a deck chair and all sorts. Fuck that. I'll order ahead of time and go and collect. Unless you have to wait in line to collect your food, which what the fuck would be the point of that? 10 minutes gone in this second half, and it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Where the hell are we? So, as of right now, we are in a knockout battle, a qualifier battle, between Sporting Lisbon, or Sporting rather, Olympiacos and Napoli, ironically. And if we win that, we'll go forward to play either Liverpool or Tottenham. Overnight line. I've never been to Angelo's, but the reputation is that it's the best pizza and cheesesteak in the city. Ooh. Very nice. Here is Joao Pedro. Fucking hell, what was that touch? Ooh. Correa nearly dispossessed there. We are 13th. We are nearly off the board there. We can't actually physically come off the board there, I don't think. Unless maybe if Juventus win. We could. We absolutely could, actually. Spurs are 4th, yeah. Diabolical, isn't it? Has anyone ever taken the Amtrak before? When we go from New York to Philly, we're doing the train, which you guys' trains look, they're like fucking silver. They look like something out of, they're so dystopian. They're so like futuristic, but also look like they're from like the 1950s. Do you know what I mean? They look cool, but they look cold as well. You used to take it every day to work. Apparently it's very easy. It's quite cheap from what I've seen. At least when we saw it. I'm hoping it's still cheap. And that the tickets prices haven't just shot up. I would imagine they can't shoot them up too much because people do that for work. I've just been mooned by Chalobah. I've just seen his arse cheeks. The camera was behind Chalobah. He's just dropped his fucking shorts and I've seen his crack. Amtrak is cheap if you get your tickets ahead of time. That's what we're planning on doing. Your son is on one now. So they're pretty safe then, I'm assuming. I've not seen anything to suggest that they're not safe, but I feel like it's probably like taking any train. We're back up to 12th. An hour played. It is not looking good. Yeah, I think we saw a return trip from New York City to Philly and back is, I think, $18 each way, which isn't bad. Pretty good, to be fair. The only decent public transport I've seen in the US was in San Francisco. I doubt that. Isn't San Francisco a shithole these days? Barcelona are winning. This has just gone worst case scenario, to be honest with you, isn't it? That is a joke. Nothing good in San Francisco. Play it! Oh, he doesn't need to! Shut me up! You out Pedro with a fucking swapper of a goal. It's Rosaclock. We're back in it. Joao Pedro shutting everyone up. Mainly me. Oh, come on. The pass was on. The pass was on. But he said, fuck off. Brilliant first touch to get away from his man. And another one. And then just absolutely leathers it. Top corner. What a game this has been. Two. Conte is just like, Jesus Christ. Come on, man. Over the bar. Oh. Have you spoke to the Palace hairdresser about the game? Not yet. I'm going to get a haircut in a couple of days, probably. I don't know. The hair's not looking too bad these days. I must say, I was starting to worry that it was too long, but it's, I mean, it's not looking the best today, but I didn't have time to do it properly, but it's coming together. I was very much going for a stage of having to think like I'm gonna fucking shave it all off. But I'm gonna get a bit of a trim at some point before I go on holiday. The Just for Men. Is that hair dye or Just for Men? Hair color. You think? Does it look like I dye my hair? Does it look like I dye my hair? I'm sure you are. I'm not offended. I'm just curious if it does look like I dye it. Napoli now out of the qualification zone. And so we'll need to score, which will give us a chance to score because they'll be pushing. Both teams need a goal, realistically. We've got a chance to get into knockout football. They've got a chance to get into the qualifications or the playoffs. You're too young for grey hair. Well, I'm 30. I've seen people younger than me with grey hair. I've seen people younger than me bald or balding. But we have this conversation all the time. I think I'm fairly sure I'm in safe hands, you know. I've got enough hair to go around for everyone, you know. Kukureya. Gittins. Yeah, some people just draw the short straw or the, you know. It is what it is. Esteval. Palmer. A Palmer winner would be so beautiful. Enzo Fernandez, loads of space. He might have a shot. He does, over the bar. Who did you get the good hair genes off, mum or dad's? Neither, to be honest. This is the mystery of where my hair come from because my dad is bald. My mum is not bald, but her brother went bald at like 18. My uncle. My granddad was completely bald. And yeah, bald. My brother's not too, you know, but he's never had really thick hair. I just have absurdly thick hair for my family. Well, and in general, to be honest with you, it's just so luscious and, you know, voluminous. And I have skipped a generation. It does seem as though, yeah. Well, you belong to the postman. There was speculation at one point. There was speculation, but Jeremy Kyle confirmed that my dad is the father. You know. Nearly 70 minutes played. There was a lad in my school bald at 15, 16. Used to send him off to the off license to get boost legend. Looked about 45. Why can't people grow old gracefully? Keep replacing bits, end up completely different person. I'm hoping I go like really platinum white. Do you know what I mean? I think it would look real, like really fucking good. I feel like I'm gonna go ginger before I go white, just because my granddad was like groundskeeper Willie orange hair. And so I feel like my brown will go orange before, like sort of like my beard a little bit in places, especially when it's longer. It goes a bit ginger. And I love Jeremy Kyle. Is not a sentence I thought I'd see today. It's a good show though, wasn't it? Apart from all the people that ended up killing themselves because of being on the show. Despite that, it was funny at times, wasn't it? Allegedly, anyway. Allegedly. Here's a chance. Napoli. Corner ball. Chalobah. Happy with that. But yeah, once I'm going white, it will I'm not gonna fight it. Same way, if I'm going bald, I am just gonna fucking shave it off. I'm not one of these people who is gonna hold on to it. Get it away. Get it away. Esteval in pursuit. I think there's a Napoli player down. Yeah. McTominay down holding his wang. 110 likes on the stream. Let's try and get to 150 before full time. One of my mates is balding and keeps pushing his fringe forward to try and hide it. That's a common. It's a common trick, that, isn't it? I mean, could you imagine? The thing is, when I do that, it makes it look like I'm receding there. But then you look and it is a very... This has always been like this. And I've got a mole there. I don't know if you can see. I've got a very specific mole. So that's always like the guideline. Like the further it gets away from the mole is where I'm like, oh, there we go. It's running away from it. We always talk about Harry's hair. I feel like it must look way more of a talking point than I think it is. It's just a head of hair. It's just. Do you know what it reminds me of at the moment? You know the episode of The Simpsons where Homer buys Snake's hair and it turns him into a bad guy, or like Snake's soul takes over him. The Treehouse of Horror episodes. Yeah, it's looking like that at the moment. But it is just hair, man. Come on. Hair envy? I don't know. I don't feel like it's envy. I feel like you guys compliment me on my hair all the time, you know? Even when I've got me my silly little hairband. Where is that? And I'll take it, you know? I'll take it. Chalobah. You ever put something in your hair? Yeah, there's it's weird when it's long. I like to put I'd literally just use like VO5 gel, like the water-based gels, the really shit ones that you get from like corner shops for like 50p. I just do that and then do a bit of like one of these and then give it a bit of a blow dry to calm it down. Is Esteval. That's a free kick, ref. Oh, fuck off! How's it gone the other way? There's that. But when it's shorter, I use like, again, I think it's VO5. It's like a clay. But growing up, I was always like conscious of like, oh, what's this person use? Because it looks clearly works for them, blah, blah, blah. You just got to figure out what hairstyle works for you and then just use anything that you just got to trial some stuff, you know? Different products work differently for different people. So I've used like good stuff before and it's been shit for me. Enzo Fernandez's shot blocked there. Football's Voldemort. I can't grow a beard, so I've got massive beard envy. I mean, I don't really know what I'm doing at the moment with my beard. It's just kind of stubble at the moment, or like a short beard, I guess. But I just couldn't be arsed with the long beard anymore. It was so scruffy. God, their players are a bunch of tarts. My God. When I was a lad, short back and sides was the norm. Short back and sides at the moment, you don't really see it very often at the moment. I just decided to grow it out because I went a while without cutting it, and I thought, ooh, that looks pretty good. And so now it's just kind of long. But if you've been watching me long enough, you know I used to get a bald fade. Which I think now would look wild on me. Black hair would get away with those products. I mean, I haven't got black hair. Mine's like a caramel brown. I don't know if it looks black on the screen, but 2-0 Spurs. Yeah, I mean, it's going to take a moment of class, like we've just seen from Joao Pedro, to get us over the line here. Harry Cornick. Who the hell's Harry Cornick? Should I know who that is? Harry Cornick. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's got the opposite to me, in fairness. I've got a widow's peak, as you can see. It's very sort of like, oop, oop. Whereas he hasn't got anything there. He's got a little spot there. But other than that, it is pretty much very similar, yeah. Gonna start going to the salon, you Tory. I go to a gentleman's barber shop, thank you very much. Get my hair done. No Turkish barbers for me. My Turkish barber days have long gone. I went to Turkish barbers for about 15 years. 10, 15 years. And now where I live, the closest one to me is a barber shop, like a proper one. And I like it a lot. Man, I've had, in the times I've been to Turkish barbershops, right? Because I'd get a bald fade every time, the amount of fucking bumps I'd get on my head, because they clearly don't clean, not all, but the ones I've been to, they clearly don't clean their fucking shit. And you get like razor bumps and fucking spots on the back of your head. It's disgusting. But man, do they give you a fucking tidy lineup, you know? Did you get hot towel? Never. I got my beard trimmed by one of them once, and having a bloke put his fingers like that close to like stretch and finger in me mouth and everything. It's not for me. It's not for me. And I trim my own beard pretty well. This game's ended up being, I know we're talking about shit that isn't to do with the football, but it's not a lot going on. It's very central. And Lukaku is coming on. If he fucking scores. I swear to God. I will just end the stream. I need the sleep. So it'll be a very swift ta-da for now. See you later. Fuck off. Here's Gittins. He's a big boy these days, isn't he? Fuck. I mean, he's always been a big boy, but... You know he's going to score, yeah. As it stands, if it changes, because someone's just scored. Real Madrid 3-2 down, my word. PSG are now out of the knockout spot. So as it stands, it's changed. Our qualification playoff games will either be against Sporting, Monaco, Qarabag, and if we win that, we get Barcelona or Manchester City. Barcelona have somehow gone up to 5th. We've got a goal in us for sure because, listen, Napoli have to score. Garnacho's well onside here. Come on! Oh, no one's there, you cunt! Fucking useless bastards! He was offside, but fuck me, that cross was shit. No one there. Why the fuck did he pass there? Could be in here, Joao Pedro. Just go all the way, son. Go all the way! Yes! Yes! Come on! It's Rosaclock! Oh my God, Lukaku comes on and we score. Ros and Mac on the attack again, baby! Oh my God! What a game this has been! Up to 6th! Fuck off! I told you, they had to score. They had to score, so they're going to be so far up, and we've caught them. Joao Pedro in his own half just runs. Garnacho's in support. He says, fuck off. Not on your Nelly am I passing to you. Through the legs. Back post. Bottom corner. Cool as you like. Joao Pedro received criticism earlier on in this game for being all over the place. He's in form, baby. What a performance from him. Father going nuts. I think that was him. Poetic. That's 2 assists for Palmer, is it? Bye, Chelsea. Napoli in 30th place. Look at them. Wait, you're not even there? I had to scroll down more. Fuck off. Oh. Yeah, we just need to hold on now. I've not jinxed it. I'm just celebrating, son. 5 minutes to go. You just know they're going to add on a shitload of time. Long ball. Ooh. When was the last time you saw Robert Sanchez do a fucking long goal kick? Didn't that feel weird? Wherever you may be, we are the famous CFC. Man like Pedro saw Garnacho on his left and was like, yeah, buddy, you're not touching this one. Jalen, thank you for the super chat, mate. Do appreciate it. Yeah, there was not a chance. Joao Pedro had to go alone there. He had to. Yeah, Chelsea-Napoli games just deliver, don't they? They are fucking class. Palmer looks frazzled there after getting a knock. Do you take my Chelsea away? Na 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 na. Ooh. Na 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 na. Whoa whoa. Do you take my Chelsea away? Yeah, the fans are giving it. I'm sure they have all night. It's the first time you've been able to properly hear them, though. Go on, get another one. Enzo, Gittins. I can feel us getting a fourth, you know. Oh, we're passing so well. Go on, Lukaku. Get some steps in there, son. Oh, Gittins unlucky there. Very unlucky not to take that down first time. Shall I give you an update as to where that leaves us? So basically, it's as you were, except we're now in the knockout spot. Here's Joao Pedro. Looks for Palmer. Gets him. Right-hand side. Kicked. Ref! I don't understand how that's not a fucking foul. Fofana booked. Shock. So it's Newcastle, Sporting, Monaco, or Qarabag in the playoff places that can play against us, or Barcelona. So Chelsea and Barcelona, as it stands, will be on opposite sides of the competition. Yeah, Lukaku's a big lad today, isn't he? Fucking hell. We could be in here. It's Garnacho, so that's that fucked. Go on. Joao Pedro. Garnacho again. Minute and a half. Joao Pedro fouled. Excuse me. His beard looks dodgy as well, isn't it? It's like falling off. He's taken Gittins off. I mean, talk about looking worried. Talk about looking quite scared. I understand it, but at the same time, like, you've got to back your team to finish the job. I didn't think Gittins was doing too bad. 5 minutes. Five minutes of added time. Currently in 6th. A goal either way would change a lot. Free kick to Napoli. 40 yards out or so. You've got to book him, surely. You've got to book him. Not our player either. He just went up to the ref being not doing that, but he was just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sort of like, how many fucking times before you book him? So he's basically asking for a booking in so many ways. Oh no. Oh, get it out! James. Throw in. Brilliant. Well done, Reese. Spurs are 4th is the weirdest fucking thing, isn't it? Liverpool are winning 6-0. We couldn't beat Karabag, by the way. We drew to Karabag. At home, you'd expect 4-9. I think you actually would. Liverpool these days. Full time in that game. Halfway through the added time. 2.5 minutes to go. Cucurella giving it big to the Napoli player there. Come on, man, please. Hold on. For the love of God. Is it West Ham on the weekend? Oh, Garnacho, you cunt! Oh, shit! Oh, my God, Lukaku nearly scored! Fucking... Sanchez with a save of the game. Oh, my God, Lukaku nearly fucking put it in. What a chance. Just get it out and don't give it to fucking Garnacho. He nearly fucked us there. Poor pass out wide to their player. He's kept it. Get up, Palmer. Go on, Cole. Put the pressure on. Last minute. Intercepted by Garnacho. Joao finds Garnacho. Just run! Run! Not yours. It's ours. Sweaty bastard. Garnacho fouled. It's looking good. It's looking good. Man City down to 8th. Real Madrid and PSG. Look at these names in the qualifiers. Yes! Come on. Oh, what a game. What a game. Good gods. Chelsea through and into the automatic knockout stages. It is perfect. It is ideal. It is absolutely Real Madrid up to 8th. I don't think they are. TNT have Real Madrid in 8th. They're absolutely not. Wow. Well, please smash the like button. I really would appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Chelsea finish 6th and are automatically through to the last 16, where we will face either PSG, Newcastle, Monaco, or Karabag as it stands. Perfect. We avoid playing an extra 2 games. An extra 2 games have been avoided. Do you think Jamie Carragher owes us an apology, says Picaro. I'll leave it until the end of the season for all that, but I get what you mean. In fact, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. He said that we wouldn't do it. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. You are absolutely spot on there, Picaro, mate. Thank you very much for the super chat. Do appreciate it. Thank you to everyone else that's done the super chats. Please do like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea through to the knockout stages with space as well. 6th place. It's Rosa Clock. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on Saturday for the West Ham game. I'll see you very soon. See you later. Goodbye.